Supply and demand is really great. Now it's time for you to learn how important they really are in Economics 1021.
First, let's start with demand. Demand is not simply a want. It is something you want, can afford, and plan to buy it.
Now it's time to go over the 6 factors that affect demand. The first one is the prices of complements and substitutes. If you are confused by this, substitutes are replacements, and complements go hand in hand, just like ham and cheese.
Next, we have cash flow. It will affect demand as it grows.
Let's not leave the future out. Expected prices will help you out. Future income could be great, and credit may affect your spending rate.
Now we're down to the very last 2, population preference, what it concludes. These factors affect demand. Now you know when to shoot the curve.
But there is a time when you make a move along curve. This is when there is a price change of that good. Don't mix it up, or this defeats the purpose of the song, and this will result in a waste of your own time.
Now we can move on to supply. It can be similar to demand. It will have 6 factors that could move its curve.
Supply is where we get our goods. It is when firms produce them, profit for them, and must plan to sell them.
Now we will begin with technology advances will lower production costs. Next we have state of nature. This is where the weather takes control.
Now there are the prices of related goods that are produced. The firms who will supply the more expensive goods to make more profit. The number of producers can also affect supply. The more there are of them, the larger the quantity supplied for buyers.
Then there are the factors of production. Their prices will influence supply.
Expected future prices are the last to state. If prices are expected to rise, supply will decrease today to increase in the future.
Now you know what affects supply. These will allow you to shoot the curve. Remember, we can move up or down just like we can for demand.
There are 2 important lines that go with supply and demand. They should never be broken because they define how the demand of buyers and sellers are coordinated within the market. The law of demand states that the higher the price, the smaller the quantity demanded. Therefore, the law of supply states that the higher the price, the greater the quantity that is supplied. Where supply and demand intersect, that is where the equilibrium is found. Now we're done. That's all there is.
Now you can make it through one very tiny but important chapter of Economics 1021A. Chapter 3, Supply and Demand. Supply and demand!